This week for both our tramp intros and our inters, we're going to be working on some baby front tuck and back tuck drills. So here's the front tuck drill, landing in our motorcycle position. And then for the back tuck drill, they'll also start on the double mini, fall into their backwards roll, and stick the landing. For your kids that are waiting in line, you can have them do something on the runway because we're not running at the mini this week. This week with our tramp classes, one of our floor stations is going to be a dive roll with the roller. Have them reach, tuck their head, and roll. Try to finish standing. This week with our tramp classes, another floor station is going to be bridge rocks, having your athletes push up and try and rock pushing into their shoulders over and over and over again. This week for tramp intro, we're going to be adding a cartwheel onto those power hurdles we practiced last week. So big jump forward, reach, and cartwheel, finishing nicely. This week with our tramp inters, we're going to move on to our round off from our power hurdle. So big jump, reaching forward, step, and rebound on the floor. If they bounce a couple times, that's perfectly fine. These ones don't need to be stuck. This week with our tramp intros, we're going to try sitting on a cheese mat on our knees, and then we're going to swing our arms and try and jump up to our feet. This week with our tramp inters, we're going to be starting on our knees on a cheese mat, swinging our arms, jumping to our feet, and if they make it, they can backwards roll. This week with our tramp intros, we're taking away our hand knee drop and we're jumping right to our stomach from 2 feet into a perfect front drop position, squeezing our bum, feet up, and a triangle right in front of our face, elbows out to the side. This week as a side station for our tramp inters, we're going to be practicing our airplanes. So you're going to have the kids start with their arms on their ears, fall backwards, and then turn at the last second to land in a perfect front drop position. The late twist is for proper twist timing on the trampoline. This week with our tramp intros, we're going to be working on our shape jumps again, but this time we're going to try and make them really pretty. So practicing our tuck jumps and our pike jumps and our straddle jumps. But you don't want to have the athletes do them all in a row because that makes it hard to focus on what their shape looks like. This week with our tramp inters, we're going to be trying to do our tuck jump, pike jump, and straddle jump all in a row, focusing on having a perfect shape, legs up nice and high, and then a motorcycle landing. This week with our tramp intros, we're going to be working on our bum drop, really focusing on having straight legs and pointed toes in the bed. This week with our tramp inters, we're going to also be working on our bum drops, but they will be focusing on their big stretch up and down from their seat drops. And if they're really good at that, they can try doing it in their swivel hips as well. This week with our tramp intros, we're going to be working on our half turns and our full turns, but really focusing on having straight arms by their ears in each twist. Our tramp inters will be getting rid of their hand and knee drop and practicing their front drops on the trampoline from 1 or 2 jumps with a mat on.